Hello, welcome again to Rehab Time with Jadel. Everyone wants loving relationships, as I've always said, but unfortunately, it's also our number one stress. So let's discuss. Let's find how we can thrive better in our relationships. You could follow me on all my social media platforms. The links are below in this video and the usernames are here. You could also subscribe to my YouTube channel. And don't forget to click the notification button so you could get a first-hand notification of all the videos I put up. So the last time when I discussed premarital sex and why we should stay away from premarital sex, I told you I will come back with another video to tell you how to do that, and this is the video. Many Christian relationships are very okay. They are perfect in their own way. They are understanding, they are loving, everything is going on well with them. But for premarital sex, and the last time when I discussed premarital sex, I already gave us the reasons why we should not have premarital sex. And if you have not seen that video, just check the link. There's a link in the description here. You could watch that video before you come here to watch this one. But then now I want to tell you ways that you can use to overcome, or ways what to do to overcome premarital sex in relationships. And the first one is that you must discuss sex. Now, some people might think you have your conviction, you should be very convinced about what you want to do. Yes, but then the partner you are in a relationship with has everything to do with whether you'll be able to stay away from sex in a relationship or not. Of course, we said it's a relationship. There has to be two people involved. So discuss sex. I told people that you don't just discuss it just blankly, like I don't want sex. The guy who tells you, okay, I don't want sex, or just say we don't want sex, but then you go on, keep on doing the things you are doing, and then you find yourself falling back into the trap. So discuss about sex, how you people can be able to stay away from sex. I've heard people do some more drastic take some more drastic steps in their relationships. Like some people take vows, like, God, if I do this, this is what's going to happen to me. I heard of Bishop Oyedepo. He took a vow that if he tries it, God should strike him with leprosy. And I was also listening to Allison the other day, and Allison was talking of somebody that told God that he should take away any urge in his manhood. In fact, he actually prayed that God should not make his manhood work so that he can stay away from sex. And it actually happened until when he got married. He was actually afraid that it was not going to happen, but then it happened till he got married. So discuss about sex with your partner and know that, okay, we don't want to do this. What are the ways we're going to take, or what are the steps we're going to take so that we do not do it? So that's the first one. Discuss sex. My second point, know your trigger and avoid them. Different people have different triggers. I know that men are generally triggered by what they see and ladies are triggered by what they hear. But then what do you watch? What do you see? What do you read? Are those things triggering you to have sexual immorality? If they are, then you need to avoid them. There's no need to there's nothing there, or it's not that serious. No, it's serious. If you know that if you watch a romantic movie where there's all this kissing and smooshing and sex, you're going to be triggered to have sexual immorality, then don't watch it. If you know that if all these novels that we read, some of these romantic novels where the writer brings you to the visual representation of what they're saying, explicitly explaining how the sex is happening and how everything is going on, if you know that that will trigger you, then don't even read those kind of novels. There are Christian literatures to read. There are motivational books to read. There are motivational videos. If you go on YouTube, you'll see loads of them that you can spend your time doing instead of watching all those ones. Some of us, our trigger is the partner we are in a relationship with. Like, you are perfectly okay. You're not going to even think of anything sex except your partner is in the same environment as you. Now, if you have this kind of problem, I wouldn't say you should avoid your partner, but make sure that you don't stay in the same room alone. I know that many people have said this and we've discarded it. We're like, okay, so if I'm going to visit my guy, should I go with people? If that is what it would take, why not? If you will have to go with your sister to go and see your guy, then do that. If you don't want to go with anybody, then you guys should have an outdoor outing or something like that. You guys can see outside. You mustn't necessarily be in the same room to be seeing each other, because it causes problem, and you do not want to have that kind of issues. Some guys even intentionally, like some guys in school, they intentionally have a room off K, so that if the babe wants to come and visit, then it will be easier for them. You're putting yourself in a circle you might not be able to come out of. So know your trigger and avoid these triggers. My spiritual father in his house, very commendable, in his house, you will not see any channel on his TV that is not a Christian channel or a news channel. Now, to you, you might feel, that's extreme, but that's the truth. He's teaching his children to not see all the sexualized things in the world. There's everything is sexualized, from advertisement to everything is sexualized. So you might have to choose yourself not to indulge or not to watch some of these things, so that you can protect yourself from any issues with sexual immorality. Now, the third thing I would want to give you is to have a mentor. Have somebody you are answerable to. It must not be somebody higher than you. It could just be your friend. Just have somebody you are accountable to in your relationship. All this relationship where you say you don't want third party, it's causing our problem, because anything that is in darkness, anything that shouldn't be brought to light, that's where the devil loves to be. So have somebody you are accountable to in your relationship. Have somebody that you can quickly run to and say, okay, well, look at what's happening to me. This is what I'm feeling now, and what should I do about it? And then the person gives you a way out. Like for me, I had to have a mentor in 2017. God led me to him, and it has been bliss since then. God has been helping me, especially in the area of sexual purity. So have a mentor, discuss with your mentor, and let your mentor mentor both of you, not just you. Let both of you be answerable to somebody, and it's going to go a long way to helping both of you to stay away from sex in relationship. Now, the last point I'm going to give, my number 4 point, is that let God be involved. He said in Ezekiel that he's going to give you a heart of flesh, a heart that is responsive to him, a heart that will obey him and do everything he wants you to do. So it's God that can do this thing for you. Go to him, pray to him, ask him for help, ask him for enablement. He will do it if you are humble enough to ask him. Both of you do it together, pray together, fast together. There's a triangle I always give an example of, where a normal triangle we know, and then at the base you have the man here and the woman here, and then God is on top. I'm going to give a visual description of it in the video, and then God is on top. Both of you, the more both of you try to go to God, the more you come closer. The way you know the triangle is, the way you come closer. So even in sexual purity, it's God that can help both of you. So don't let him out of it. Don't keep him away. He's interested in helping you. He was the one that gave you the urge. He can give you the grace to stay away from sex in a relationship. Just get him involved. And I see God helping each and every one of us. So did you learn something? Let me know in the comment section below. And don't also forget that you can send me your questions or anything you want me to do a video about, and I'll do it. Thank you so much for listening. It's been Rehab Time with Jadelle.